TASBot und Smash Brothers endlich vereint. Schönen guten Tag. Oh, ich bin jetzt hier.
Hallo.
Werte Zuschauer hier auf Rocket Beans TV zu einer weiteren wunderbaren Ausgabe von Speedrandal. Ein bisschen anders als sonst, aber vielleicht nicht ganz so anders, denn wir haben hier wieder Gäste aus den Vereinigten Staaten. Deshalb nicht wundern, wir werden gleich auf Englisch wechseln. Und that's the point where we change over to English. Welcome everybody for Speedrandale here in Germany, but not only with German people, with me, Gregor, and Sia over here, but we have honored guests from the United States back with us. Dwango, great that you're here.
Thank you for having me and for putting up with my English.
Yeah, you're learning, so we understand.
I've learned a little more every year.
All right.
So, Dwango, great having you here, of course, as keeper of, maybe you've seen it already, TASBot's also here. So you brought him along. You've been already twice over here in our studio.
Yeah, this is my third visit.
This is third visit.
You keep inviting me back for some reason, or maybe it's me inviting me back. I'm not sure which.
I think we not only have you and TASBot then here for our amusement, we also want to progress with the Nintendo consoles. I think we started on NES, then we went over to N64, and now we're going to switch over to the next generation. But we have not only you here, but you brought another guest with us.
Yes, I am Definisam, apprentice keeper of TASBot.
That's a good way to put it.
You're in training to be the keeper one day.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's been helping me out a ton over the last couple of years in particular, and this was our first opportunity to come to Germany. So it's awesome being able to travel together.
Yeah, it's great that we can do this here. You're actually in between travel now. When we are gonna air this, we'll produce this a couple of days in advance. I don't know how long ESA is this year, but you'll be together with TASBot and everybody here at ESA, yes?
That's correct, yeah. I'm traveling from here directly to ESA, which is already underway as we are recording now. We'll be doing fundraising for Alzheimer's research in Sweden, and always a fantastic cause. We have a few surprises on top of what you'll see here today. So there's no spoilers here.
Okay.
If you want to see more, this is almost like a teaser for what to watch after this episode. We will be doing a run at ESA, at European Speedrunner Assembly, of Smashbot, of what you're seeing today, what you will be seeing today, but with a few extra things that are only possible with a live interactive audience. So
okay, now I'm curious.
Teaser, yeah.
Yeah. So don't miss out if you've seen this. Check out what's going on at ESA, or if you see it later on, then check the VODs later. If you're coming from ESA, we're Germans, so most other episodes are not in English, but hopefully the speedrunning unites everybody.
It does,
Yeah.
and honestly, it does.
Great.
It does. That's the great thing about speedrunning. So TASBot in the past years was, so to say, competing against single-player games. So he was put to the task. Many people that gave him his knowledge to just do crazy things with Zelda games and other stuff here. But this time, as a Smashbot is a little bit of a different kind of concept. It's not just the classic speedrun, so to speak, that we're doing, but some different here.
Yeah, this time it's much more adaptive. Now, I will say that everything you're seeing here today is done by a lot of other people that aren't me. There's a lot of individual people that have contributed to what you're about to see. The number one person I'll call out is Alt F4, who specifically contributed to what's called Smashbot. It's code that plays Super Smash Bros. Melee competitively. The other person I'll call out is Onosaurus and the team behind the TASTM32, which pretends to be in this case, GameCube controller. That team built the red device you see TASBot holding in his hands, along with Rusteri and Grav and a couple of other people in the community that helped make this. So as always, there's a lot of other people behind the scenes that make all of this work. I'm just the keeper of TASBot and the main presenter. So don't want to toot my own horn here.
You're his manager.
Yes, basically. He's the one that's getting all the appearances. It's not me.
Yeah. We can see it almost looks like he's playing a handheld video game.
Yeah. I can make him brighten up a little bit.
Let's see this. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it's getting more expressive by the day.
Yeah, well, we're just going to bump him up to, say, 24. That's brighten him up a little bit. How's that?
That was just an extended blink.
Yeah.
He was fixing his eyeballs.
So he's going to be very reactive throughout the show.
Okay.
So what I have for you today is not a traditional speed run.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, it's a speed bashing, a speed smashing, you might say.
Mm-hmm.
Getting as many hits as fast as possible in the face. Yes.
Sunlocking.
The one thing I will say, yeah, exactly. The one thing I will say about a normal tool-assisted speedrun is it's still human effort. A lot of people assume that a tool-assisted speedrun is AI, and it's not, with this one exception. So if you're new to tool-assisted speedruns, it's a little different than a normal human picking up a controller and playing a speedrun of a video game. With a human speedrun, you're usually playing through a defined single-player campaign, typically something that has an obvious beginning and end, and you're trying to complete the story as fast as possible, whether that's rescue Zelda or play through every level of Super Mario Bros. 3 without using warps, for instance, might be a category. And your goal is just to play through as fast as possible. Mm-hmm. With tool-assisted speedruns, you're doing exactly the same thing. You're still trying to beat the game as quickly as possible, but you're using tools to assist that speedrun effort. A tool-assisted speedrun is usually made in an emulator with tools like frame advance or slow motion, a way to pause the game, a way to save the state of the game, a way to load back to that state in the future if you try something that you don't like, it doesn't turn out the way you want. So, typical way of making a tool-assisted speedrun is start playing the game, pause before, say, jumping over a Goomba. Maybe you make a save state, try jumping on the Goomba's head and bouncing over him. And okay, well, that was all right, but I hit a piranha plant. That's not good. All right, let's try again. Back up, you load your save state, you go back in time, and you try again. This time, maybe you jump over the piranha. Okay, well, that worked, but maybe there's a way to go faster. And you just iterate through as many tests as you like with no constraints of skill, reflexes, not even really memory. You don't have to keep a lot of state in your mind because you can always try again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, one thing that's always I had to learn this first, and because not every time you play a classic game, it reacts the same way. So
yes.
What about the possible differences? Can you expect what's going to happen next if you load the save state, or do you have to be very, very precise?
So let's talk about determinism. It's a fun word. We really like deterministic behavior in computers in particular. Imagine for a moment if you were trying to add 2 plus 2 and your calculator or your computer suddenly decided it wanted to give you an answer like apple at random.
Okay.
You want consistency. You consistently want 2 plus 2 to equal 4 every time. And we've worked extremely hard to make computers very, very deterministic, to always give you the same result every time. That's fantastic until you're a game designer and you have a Hammer Brothers wandering around on the overworld map of Super Mario Bros. 3, and you want the Hammer Brothers guy to randomly move around each game. Just go different directions or a different number of steps. So how do you get randomness when everything we've done in the history of making modern computers is deterministic? The answer is you need some sort of seed to feed into a pseudo-random number generator. A pseudo-random number generator is not truly random. As the name implies, it's pseudo-random. Mm-hmm. So what you do is you take some seed, some source of entropy, some external signal, and you use that to send through a complex mathematical algorithm to make a bunch of random numbers out of it. Mm-hmm. The problem is, this game console is a little different, but an original Nintendo, you couldn't easily get any other source of external entropy. The only source of external entropy you could use to seed that pseudo-random number generator was player input.
To the controller. Yes.
Therefore, if you always provide exactly the same sequence of button presses on exactly the same frames, you will always get exactly the same result from the pseudorandom number generator.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we saw in a classic testbot runs, so to speak. When we were competing against the one game, you were using the controller input, and testbot would have his pre-programmed work in there to feed it through the controller ports to the console, and everybody's seen you at the ESA, at the GDQs and all the other events. There was many crazy things done over the controller ports. Sometimes things that you wouldn't think possible, reprogramming whole games, putting in Twitch chat and whatever on old consoles. So for this, what we're going to do now, you have a more modern console. The GameCube, of course, has 4 controller inputs. Does this make any kind of difference?
What makes a little bit more of a difference is we kind of ignore that entirely.
Okay.
We're going to come up with a different way of handling certain elements of randomness. I'll show you in a little bit what that looks like. But other than a couple of exceptions, it's generally very difficult to get task replay to work on this kind of a console, on a GameCube. Disk-based systems in particular are notorious for having a spinning disk and a laser.
Different load-ups. It's
exactly, it's never going to be consistent. We have done tool-assisted speedruns on a GameCube before. So really quickly, you make a tool-assisted speedrun in an emulator, similar to how a musician or a composer or an arranger might write out music ahead of time. And the process of playing back that run on a real console is more like what would happen if you took that composition that an artist used their human intellect and intelligence and creativity and thoughtfulness and designed something artistic in an emulator. They made a whole movie file, a run from start to finish that is a work of art. And now you're taking that and you're playing it back as if you were playing it back on a player piano.
Okay.
It's almost as if you took a piano roll, scroll of paper, and put it into an old player piano, piece of paper with holes in it where the notes would play, and you're running that through a player piano, and any time the note needs to be played, it plays it in order, from the beginning of the song to the end. We're doing exactly the same thing with TaskBot, but instead of pressing notes on a player piano, we're pressing buttons on a controller. One button after another. Each time the game asks us for input, we give it the next notes, or in this case, button presses. So normally, we're very deterministic. We always give the same response every time. With a GameCube, the one way we have managed to play back a tool-assisted speedrun was by cheating a little bit. We made runs in F-Zero GX. And if we have some bonus time, we might even be able to show it, possibly.
Okay.
But it works by making the game, making the movie file in an emulator and saving the in-game replay to a memory card. And then we copied that to a memory card and then play it inside of the in-game engine.
Okay, I understand, yeah.
That's because the engine itself is deterministic. It doesn't help us for a lot of other games. Now, we're adding a whole extra several layers of complexity when you start talking about a game like Smash Brothers Melee. Super Smash Brothers Melee is up to 4 players, each controlled by a human, and there is no determinism. Players are going to do some very, very crazy things. They're going to act differently. They're going to behave differently. They're going to move differently.
It's Smash Brothers. I'm probably going to just push random buttons on there and hope it does something nice.
Yep. You are a fantastic source of entropy. Truly fantastic. So, how would we react? Since everything always had to be deterministic, how do we handle this? Well, same approach. Alt F4 used the Dolphin emulator in that case to create a series of scripts over the course of many years of effort to learn how to play Smash Brothers as artificial intelligence or virtual intelligence or
machine learning.
Yeah, basically. He trained it against pro players specifically, people who really knew how to play Super Smash Brothers Melee competitively, and learned from matches that he watched and ways he interacted how to tell SmashBot how to behave and how to respond. So it's not the OpenAI ChatGPT AI. This is a little different. This was carefully shepherded, carefully guided by a human over the course of many years of programming to carefully define what that needed to do in response to a particular move. If the opponent did this action, then counter with this, and just slowly developing. Now, it is still using its own AI. It's basically using some amount of, you might say, randomness of its own, in one sense. It's very much reacting to the other players on the screen, but it's making its own decisions about what to do. So there is some AI, but it's not large language model AI or the kind of things you would get from a ChatGPT.
More like behavior that's been...
Yeah. And that's also one of the challenges because AI means so many different things to so many different industries. And this specific context, it just means that, as you will see when we start playing, it will make decisions on what it thinks is the best way to pummel you into the ground, or more specifically, fling you off a cliff.
Or into the screen, or into space.
Yes, all of the above.
Yeah,
Okay.
we all have GameCube controllers here. So we're going to play, and we're going to try, at least in my case with my dumbness, to see if the AI is going to be able to react accordingly or not. But otherwise, it's kind of like when back in the day the original game was made, the Nintendo designers, of course, had to put some kind of AI to be a single player there. But of course, this had to be very specific, not too hard enough so that you at least have a challenge. This now is trained against pro players, you said. Do we have a better chance if we're playing 3 at once? Or
You have a much better chance.
Okay,
And there's some nuances of things we'll get into later after we get destroyed a few times.
You're good at Smash Brothers?
Nope.
That's good.
But you play fighting games.
Yeah, but I missed out on Smash Brothers.
You missed out on Smash Brothers. I'm not the biggest player in Smash Brothers. My siblings, I gave them my GameCube and the game, and they unlocked everything on there. But I think at least I can play it a little bit. Let's see if I forgot everything over the years.
Well,
All right.
we have been running through the tutorial a few times, so
I don't know if
hopefully
that's on screen. But, okay, so let's switch to the screen.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Definisam navigate a couple of menus here. So I want to explain a few things. So if you take a closer look at TASBot and this GameCube, this is a completely unmodified GameCube. There's nothing about this particular console that's special or different. Now, we are sampling the HDMI signal out the back. We're sampling the video signal and upscaling it to HDMI out the back, but that doesn't change how the console behaves in any way that's meaningful to us. We have a couple of interesting things I'll call out. The first controller port is connected to our friend TASBot here. So connected to that red TAS-TM32 board in his hands.
Yeah, we see the cable coming from the first port, and then it's on the left side of the...
Yeah, and you might see that there is a yellow network cable coming out of a memory port.
Yeah,
Okay.
the second memory port.
Yeah. So we got a normal, standard memory card in the first GameCube port. That's actually an original GameCube memory card in the first memory port. And the second memory port has this device that has a network port coming out of it. The other end of that is just a normal network cable just coming in.
Yeah,
here.
so that's your access to the scripts you're going to run from your laptop.
Well, in this case...
Or more like checking what's going on.
In this case, we're only getting read data.
Oh, it's only
We're not
reads.
writing to it at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting, yeah.
So here's the thing. This was all developed in an emulator. How do you get the same information out of a real console? Well, you start by gaining control of the console. So we're going to do that now, and it won't take much effort. And anyone who's seen Melee competitions might have seen this happen before under the hood. Something called Slippy and a lot of other code that Smashbot is based on and uses. So Definisam, why don't you go in and press start here? Go down to versus mode.
might be a good idea to turn them off.
Why don't you
Or at
either that
least
or there's a
disable him.
stick moved. Yeah, okay, it was him. Yeah. TASBot was helping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was helping.
Let me go to the other side of the menu for you.
Yeah. So go to versus mode. Select that. Go to name entry on the bottom. Now you note that it didn't stay on the name entry screen very long.
Yeah.
In fact, it went right back to this. Now, a couple of interesting things just happened. Go back into versus mode and Melee. And you'll see that we now have every single character unlocked.
Okay.
Because we did, in that process that you just saw, we did gain arbitrary code execution. There's an exploit in the name entry that allows us to gain the ability to run any code we like on the console.
Okay.
Okay.
It's much faster than anyone who might remember this shirt from last time. Anyone who might remember Triforce %, where we had a human playing for quite a while to set up a series of angles. No, this is so much easier. This is
Okay.
We read a save file. That save file has been specifically crafted to cause trouble. Defenisam is setting up a couple of quick rules for us to make things a little easier, also a little bit better for presentation purposes. But okay, so go ahead and plug that back in, Defenisam, the first controller port.
Okay, 1 second.
All right, you
You gotta
got
make
it.
us all there.
All right.
Now we are all on the same team against Smashbot.
So we can
Now,
choose
the
any
first thing
character?
you're going to see here is TaskBot and Smashbot working together. Just selected a couple of characters to determine the random number seed that was at, and is now constantly circling the player 2
Yeah.
selection.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, these guys have not seen Smashbot in action much.
Much.
Just a tiny little hint right
Yeah.
before we got started, just to make sure things worked. So they have no idea what kind of butt whooping is coming.
I know.
So Defenisam, go ahead and hit start twice. This will randomly select a level out of a set list that is known to work well. All right, so
Okay.
Smashbot and TaskBot are playing cooperatively as Fox, and you can see Fox is
Destroying everyone.
yes,
Yeah.
also doing some really silly movement back and forth right there, deliberately
ow.
falling off the edge to bait you.
Ow.
Okay.
No, 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 no.
Oh, yeah.
So where's the Hadouken?
Dang.
I can tell your fighting experience is specifically a different franchise.
It's a bit different, yeah. The most time I spent in Melee was playing baseball with a sandbag.
Well, hey, at least you've played Melee before this. Or like before Smashbot was invented.
Yeah.
He's beating us. Oh, we got him.
Oh,
we got
yeah,
him.
yeah, we got
him.
Oh, no. Yeah, this can't be possible.
Ah!
Come on.
We almost had him.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh no, oh no.
Let me go back.
I think I'm a goner.
Oh no, 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 no.
And he seems to be a bit twitchy, just waiting to be left or right side.
Yes,
So he's ready for everything.
he's a show-off.
Oh, no.
So you generally want to have at least 1 or 2 people distracting him while the third person stays behind and ranged attacks him.
Coming in right in
Okay.
with the pro strats.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but still.
So it is possible to beat him, yeah?
Oh yeah,
All right.
People have done it.
We can do it, I think.
maybe.
The process is different
Ow.
than you would expect, though.
Oh, no. Oh, no. He got me.
Ah, okay, I got him on my
So it's
last.
just you. Good luck.
Okay.
Go,
okay.
Greg.
Oh,
Oh!
So this is called getting stun locked.
oh, no. That's a stun lock.
That's a real stun lock.
Yeah, you've.
And he made fun of me.
He definitely made fun of you.
So the less characters are left in a match, he gets more and more brutal.
Yes, that's
Press
true.
start.
Okay, go ahead and press start. We'll get out of here. Okay, we can take the game audio down for a bit. Let's chat about what just happened. So there's a couple of pieces happening here. The first is Smashbot, the AI code. It's actually now written in Python. There was originally some C, but it's actually just a Python script. It's normally used in the Dolphin emulator and is interacting with just scripting, just connecting to the emulator itself. It doesn't have to pretend to be a controller or do anything like that at all. And that's how Smashbot existed for many years, with Alt F4 doing the bulk of the development. It's his baby, his project. We got a little bit of an idea. Now, I had formerly worked with Alt F4 at the same work by some chance before I'm moving on, and I'm currently now looking for work myself. If you want to hire me, please let me know. Looking for security consulting work. But he talked to me at one point and said, hey, I would really like to get this working on a real console. And the TaskBot community started talking on our Discord server. I'm going to shill so hard. Discord.gg/TaskBot. So the Discord.gg/TaskBot community talked over what options there were. Onosaurus, Rasteri, Grav contributed, a handful of other folks all got together and brainstormed ways that we might be able to make this work. And here's how we did it. It takes two separate components. The first is we need a way to send input to the controller. So Smashbot is playing as player one. You can see it's on the red team. And we have a TAS-TM32 board made by Onosaurus and the rest of the team that's in TaskBot's hands, pretending to be a GameCube controller, sending all of the correct electrical button presses to pretend to be a normal GameCube controller. The second piece was, how do you know where your opponent is on the screen? How does Smashbot, the AI code, know where the opponent is? So the second part of this is the payload that you saw us run earlier. When we went into name entry and it returned to the title screen, that's when we executed arbitrary code. And part of that arbitrary code started sending raw data over the network cable.
Okay.
Just straight, if for those who are interested, it's just normal UDP packets that are just sending information about where the opponent's location is and projectiles and objects on the screen. It's not giving information that a human wouldn't be able to observe. So it's not writing anything to memory in this configuration. It's not cheating. It's playing the game completely legitimately. We have about...
Oh, so yeah, like there are some other games, of course, that say, oh, this is the ultra hard mode, but they're kind of cheating in a way. They're already, okay, I already know what you put in, even if I couldn't have seen it as a human player. So that's not what's happening here.
So it's looking at player input in the context of what's happening. Right. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Still, it's unfair. Here's
also,
the thing.
it can't see items on the ground. So, like the hammer, it cannot see the hammer. Sometimes it accidentally picks it up, but like that's very occasional.
And it's really funny what happens when that occurs. But we'll get to that later. So the best part of this, in my personal opinion, is that we managed to make this all work with about 6 milliseconds of processing time.
Okay.
So here's the thing. We are, on our controllers, we're pressing buttons. The game console is sampling that and then storing it in a memory address that then gets used in the game loop to know, okay, well, this is what the player 2 input is. This is getting interpreted by the game engine, and it makes your character do whatever. We're using an NTSC console and a US release of the disc. It's actually 1.02 version of the disc. Often is the player's choice version, or game of the year, or various. This particular game, unmodified, runs at 60 FPS normally, 60 frames per second. It samples the controller more than that. I think it's at 175 hertz or something like that, but it's drawing the screen 60 times a second in essence. It is sampling the button presses, and then it has to process that and display it on screen in time for the next frame to be drawn. If you are too slow at processing, you end up with lag. A lag frame is a frame where player input is basically ignored, or it doesn't draw an image on the screen and the same image is shown twice. Lag in video games is a well-known phenomenon, and it's kind of a pain. This one's pretty good about not lagging, mostly until you start spawning a lot of items. We can make
or
it
characters.
Yeah, that's also a thing. We'll get to that. So we need a way to, in the time frame between when the game knows what button was pressed and the image is drawn, we need enough time to be able to do all of that. And for our purpose, from Smashbot and TaskBot's perspective, we need to be able to take that information of how the game responded and like drew things on the screen and feed it back into Smashbot so it can react and then press buttons on the controller that then get fed into the next frame.
Okay.
So if you don't have a fast enough feedback loop, it starts to break down.
Okay.
So we don't have as much processing time. For that reason, and that reason only, I'm actually running this a little bit differently than normal. Usually, I would be running this on the Raspberry Pi 02W, the small computer that's inside of TaskBot's head. And it does work. You will still get fairly well trounced with that. But the USB ports aren't the fastest. We have to go over a USB network adapter. It's just slow enough that we kind of miss a couple of those 6 millisecond processing time windows. So I am running it on a slightly faster PC. This is only a temporary thing. We'll eventually get a faster Raspberry Pi in him and a bigger battery or something.
A bigger brain, so to speak.
I know, right? Just a little faster processor, but it doesn't particularly change the rest of it. The TAS TM32 that's in his hands is still doing all of the handling of the input itself. And
the only internal thinking in TASBot, like when he's out and about, is just about the eyes.
Yeah, usually. Right now, anyway. The only thing that's the Raspberry Pi inside of his head is doing is these wonderful animations.
Yeah.
Kudos to the team that put that together.
Are the animations somehow related while playing, or is there?
Not right now.
No,
we can't set it up.
So yeah,
possibly in the future.
Very much so. Once we're able to run it all on the same computer, then yes. Yeah. We could theoretically do it with a different one with UDP packets, but it's already messy enough networking wise, and I didn't want to make your studio a mess. So
he needs to look angry, and he needs to say nasty words to people who are winning
trash talk.
against.
He needs to trash talk.
Oh, we can trash talk. Although he doesn't like shaming humans. In fact, he likes helping humans most of the time. Right now,
maybe shaming the other controllers.
Right now, he's helping you. Yeah. Right now, he's helping you learn humility.
Okay.
Yes.
We can see it that way. Yeah.
So with all of that exposition out of the way, what we just saw, what we just witnessed, is a lot of different pieces made by a rather large team over the course of several years. Now, I personally think it's pretty flashy, but at the same time, even I admit that getting pummeled into the ground is not nearly as fun to watch as what we did last time with Ocarina of Time and this wonderful, beautiful story we were able to put together. So on one hand, I feel a little bit like I bait and switched you here on this episode.
Nah, it's fine.
But now that we know how painful it can be to fight against him, now we have to figure out how to beat him. How do you beat Smashbot? How do you beat an AI?
You cheat.
Well, no, you don't cheat. You find and exploit the flaws in the way it thinks.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's compromise.
Well, we're going to compromise something, mostly our play style. We're going to cheese the daylights out of this.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
So-
You too, Samus, or just...
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
So here's a couple of things to think about. It's an artificial intelligence programmed and trained against pro players. I'm kind of using some euphemisms and maybe not exactly the correct words in the world of AI, but let's just go with that. It was trained specifically on strategies that a pro player would use. So a pro player facing against the character Fox, which is the only character Smashbot plays as, a pro player playing against Fox is going to pick a character that has specific counters to moves that a human player playing Fox would play. Well, Smashbot knows all of those counters and all of those techniques, and will stomp you into the ground because you can see it happening before you have even finished moving toward him half the time. It feels like
There's no bad matchup for him.
Remember, we're talking 60 frames a second, so 1/60th of a second. You've made your input. Your character has started moving. It already has figured out what you're doing.
Smashbot already knows how to destroy you.
Yeah. So
Okay.
It's so cruel. So instead of trying to beat Smashbot and TASBot, we have to reverse engineer them and find exploits and flaws and chinks in the armor. So why don't we try that again? Think about the characters that you have in front. Now, I know you're not necessarily familiar with the game too much, but think about the characters you have available to you without Defenisam cheating here. Think about what characters might give you an edge against Fox. We already know that if you have one player on the screen...
I already know.
if it's just one player on the screen, you are going to get pummeled really badly. So 3 players on the screen helps, so that's one strategy. We know that certain possible attack types might work better. One of the things that Defenisam was doing earlier was constantly spamming Pikachu. So that seems to help. So that might be one option.
I don't know. I'm going to pick him.
All right. So press start twice. Okay. We're going to a different stage that can work. These are competition legal stages. All right, so we are getting some damage, so getting some hits on Fox. You can see Pikachu's attack from afar is landing some hits. Got one Pikachu down.
Oh no.
One Kirby down. Okay, so you can see that Smashbot is starting to get a little bit confused about where to go. The constant attacks from the side that are going to hit him seem to cause him to be a little confused.
Oh, almost.
Gotta run away. Nice.
Oh, is he? Is
got
he?
it?
No, almost. Oh,
Yes.
How much?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes!
Got
All
it.
right, you got your first defeat. You managed to
the
defeat
first
him.
one.
Yeah, spam that lightning. That's good.
Come on, give me the hammer.
That hammer is fun.
Oh, air grab.
Oh no, jump. Ugh, Kirby. But you can fly.
Yeah, but you gotta do neutral up.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Oh no.
Ow. Oh, wait.
Ah, last one.
So you can
I've
see
got-
when I'm normally trying to spam the attacks, he counters them and even sends them back at me. So I have to send another one out to counter that one. Ow. No.
Oh, so close.
All right. 2 Pikas left.
Oh, we got okay,
Yes.
second one.
All right, good.
This is way better than the first try.
Yeah. It feels almost like a match now.
And it's still 3 versus 1.
Yeah.
So
Maybe he's just sandbagging.
spamming
We'll see.
the attack interrupts his thought pattern. Enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Constantly attacking him interrupts his patterns. And constant random attacks especially.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, he got to you.
Yes.
Nice.
No.
Ow. Okay, I gotta get I gotta get away from him.
Okay, come on. Oh, come on, Kirby! Don't do this! Don't do this,
no,
Kirby!
no.
Oh no!
162. Get a hit in and you can get him off the stage.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
All right, one left.
Left.
Ooh, I think I found a new spot to hit him from. That's fine as well. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, leave Pikachu alone.
And come on. Let me punch you.
Oh, nice.
Oh, do we?
Thanks.
Yeah, we almost. Okay. He's got a lot of damage.
Nice.
This could be it.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Did we get him?
You didn't get him within the 4-minute time limit.
So it doesn't count yet.
But we won,
But
right?
Yeah, you had an aggregate overall higher number of...
I accept countdowns.
That was
Okay.
nice.
So that's the first easier
start.
win.
That was
let's
the
say.
first easier
but
win?
not the real one.
It didn't feel satisfying, did it?
No.
No.
All right,
It was,
just
it was
time
kind
limit.
of
We wanna
chipping
humiliate
away
him.
all the time.
Yeah.
So you gave us the opportunity by constantly attacking that he's interrupted, so we can do some additional damage or maybe get a hit in to get him off the screen.
Yeah. Now, let's amp things up a little.
No.
So, as you might have noticed, what worked was ridiculously cheesy. And in that second round with Smashbot, you might have also noticed that Smashbot's not particularly creative. Just constantly doing the same types of attacks and just reacting very much, very, very reactionary. In fact, he will just sit there and taunt you and wait for you to come to him. He doesn't really actively go after you unless you get close and he knows he can stun lock you. So there's some. I know he will attack you. Don't get me wrong, but especially when you have 3 people, you kind of have to go to him, and he's going to react to what you do. So the question is how you reverse engineer what he's doing and figure out what attacks might work. But I'll give you one other hint. You have a different strategy you might be able to try that's a different kind of cheesy. Right now, he's currently tracking 3 opponents. You saw what happens when you have only one opponent. He'll just constantly stun lock that one opponent back and forth. Is there perhaps any way you might be able to increase the number of players on the screen, even though there's only 3 other people?
For the 3 humans.
So for those
the Yoshis?
For those not familiar with the game, the Ice Climbers are a duo. There are 2 of them.
The Ice Climbers, okay.
But they are played by one player.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a chaotic mess and will likely make even my laptop melt down. But go ahead and give a shot at 3 different people all playing Ice Climbers. So there are now 6 opponents, effectively. Press start twice.
Okay.
Okay, so it'll be hard to figure out their attack patterns.
Yeah, how to figure out which one's who.
Yeah.
He is a good
Okay, I'm at the top.
distance
All
attack.
right.
Yeah, and yeah, neutral B is a really good distance attack. You can see that you're having much more effect.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And that's 1 already. Wow. That's a lot quicker than earlier. Just got to make sure you're not firing the off the edge.
He's getting hit. Oh, that's 2 ones.
Wow.
I feel so powerful. Back and forth.
We all generally want to be going the same direction so that he's just basically on a conveyor belt off of the map.
Yeah.
Except it's a conveyor belt of pain.
and frozen.
Yes. Of pain and cold.
Oh.
Oh no, that was me.
Well, now he's lost.
He ain't too hard.
Only one of us has lost 1.
150, 60.
Okay, that's it.
That should be it. Nice.
Oh no.
Oh! What?
So all you have to do is hit him at this point. Which is harder than it looks.
Yeah, kinda. What?
Oh no, that was us. I thought we had him.
Somebody needs
Which
to
one
hit him.
am I?
Oh
Okay, I'm
goodness,
this
you
one.
guys are suddenly...
It's because we all broke formation to try to hit him.
Yeah, okay, that's...
Yeah, okay, getting closer.
Don't do
All right,
this.
so he's at 248%.
Whoa!
All we have to do is hit him once with something that's not a glacier.
Okay, let's try. You guys do the glacial, I try to hit him.
Okay.
Right?
Maybe not jump off the edge.
Oh no,
Damn
I
it.
think I fell down. 300%. That's not
Come on, man! Oh, I got
yeah.
There you go.
Finally!
Oh no, there's another one.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, you have 1 more stock.
Yeah, but now I lost all my lives.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see if you can do it.
Okay.
Alright, let's see.
So it's now 2v1.
Except it's 4v1.
Yes, exactly. Because you've doubled your number of players. Also, you're both spamming a cheesy attack.
Yes.
It's kinda hard.
Yeah, press that B button. Come on.
Mashing it faster doesn't work.
Yeah, I know.
You've got 1:19. I think you can do it.
Probably.
So at 200% we can hit him, right?
Yeah.
You can hit him now, actually, if you can hit him.
Should I?
I'll just keep spamming this. So you can try and break it if you
Okay,
want.
let's try.
Remember, you have an A button.
Yeah, using the A button.
It is hard. He will block at just the right moment. He will, yeah.
Oh, come on! Dude! Ah, we got him.
Yeah. Ooh,
Congratulations.
Yes.
Ding.
That was your
accept the win.
first
Oh
legitimate
gosh,
win.
there's so many.
That was nice.
Okay, so we
And
found...
not cheesy at all.
Yeah, yeah. There's some interesting things about playing against an AI. One of the classic examples was just from, I think a couple of years ago, there was a Go program that played against humans. So it was playing the game Go. It's a black and white tile game. It's hard to explain, but it's very difficult. There's a lot of possible permutations into the future, so it tends to be easier for a computer to do all that math than a human. So humans didn't have a very good success rate, shall we say, at the hardest levels of this particular Go AI. I can't remember the name of it. I apologize. I forgot the name of it. But
GoBot?
a human? No, it was maybe. It was similar to Deep Blue. There was a project back in the aughts, as it were, 10, 15 years ago now, from IBM.
GoBots was a TV show. That's probably another name then.
Oh no, this was the name of a program to beat a human at chess.
I mean, I don't think it's called GoBots.
No,
Okay,
not that
probably
one.
not. That was just a wild
So
guess.
Deep Blue played chess and defeated the humans very handily at a certain point. Go was a little bit more of a challenge, but then they developed bots that could destroy a human. But an enterprising person realized that beating the computer at Go was impossible. Instead, you had to beat the computer at the computer.
By playing for equal game or something else.
By exploiting flaws in what it knew about the game. It had been trained on thousands and thousands and thousands of games of Go, but specifically games of Go from professional matches. So the player found an exploit by making it look like they were placing tiles in a really weird area and distracting the AI, and then hemming it in one corner and converting an entire area of the board at once and winning the game all at once. And basically, they snuck up on the AI. The AI did not see the move coming at all by exploiting a weakness in its AI. So I think we should try the same thing with you two, with a particular technique that's not exactly easy. It'll take you a couple of attempts to get it.
Okay.
But we're going to try to exploit its AI by using Samus on one person. So Defender Sam will drop out of this one.
Really? Okay.
Samus?
Yeah. So
Samus.
So one person's Samus, and one person is going to be
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo. Yeah.
Mewtwo, all right.
So
Thank you.
Mewtwo, you want to have it constantly charge attack with its neutral B. Just one person holds B. And Samus, you want to have it use the purple button, purple shoulder button, to pull him into Mewtwo's charge attack.
Okay.
And that will stun lock him.
All right. Sounds
Forever.
not too hard.
So charge attack with B, then occasionally.
Does he ever stop charging?
If you
pretty
keep
much.
holding the button, no.
Okay.
So I have to charge constantly.
Yes.
Okay.
You got
So
the
you
hard
charge constantly.
part.
The harder part, yeah. Thank you.
You get behind him and pull him into the beam.
All right.
Now, he's going to try to attack you the entire time, so it'll take you a few attempts to figure out the right way to do it, but I'm fairly confident you can get this, so go for it.
All right.
It'd be easier with multiple Mewtwo's, but it's okay if I can drop out.
Okay, what the heck? Why don't we favor the odds in our favor? You be a Mewtwo as well.
All right.
Okay, double tap start.
Because that'll just give multiple targets to pull him into.
Is there a good position to.
All right.
It doesn't
Who's
really
behind
matter.
me? Oh, come on.
Okay, so you got one person
Right there.
charging, so hold down B. So a neutral
I have to
B, so it
get
charges.
behind him, right?
Yep, get behind him and then,
Come on.
Where am I?
that is the disadvantage of having two Mewtwo's on screen, isn't it?
All right, I'm the lighter colored Mewtwo.
Yeah.
There's a lighter color Mewtwo.
Yeah, there's
we got
slightly
him.
different colors.
I thought we got him.
Okay, we want to get on either side of him and charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Mewtwo's such a
I
slow
have
character.
to go behind some. Okay. This
Okay.
one.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, we almost had it.
Oh no, he's hitting me so much. Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Oh, we have got him once.
Oh no, I'm
I'm
gone.
trying.
Oh no. Oh.
I'm trying. I have to get behind you. It's not that easy.
Not when he's trying to
Almost.
kill you.
Yeah.
Attack of the killer robot.
Oh, Oh, you had it.
Almost.
You had him busy.
So last try.
Ooh, and he kicks so hard.
Ah, no.
Close. You got the right attack type.
Oh, no.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I just got it.
So now you gotta just finish him alone.
There's no shame in a no contest.
So one of us has to distract him. The other two have to position well. I guess that was.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Mewtwo's such a slow character that I don't. Oh, wait, hang on. There we go.
Yeah, try that again.
Let's try again.
Oh,
So I'm trying to get behind this Mewtwo
that
here.
should be better here.
Yeah.
That's me on the right
now I
corner.
just gotta lure him over there. What the heck?
What the?
It stunned him into not moving.
Ah.
Oh,
No.
You had-
Oh, the corner isn't that good.
Oh, no.
Maybe it's not. Okay,
I'm
here.
out, I'm
Maybe
out.
here.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, no.
There you go. Oh, close. Close. Okay, now get Fox behind him. Or, I mean, sorry. Samus behind him.
So,
You have to be on the
Oh.
other side of the character, though.
Yeah.
I can't go up. Oh, I forgot how to.
So you have to pull him through the beam.
Yeah. I'm here.
All right. Oh.
Now he got me.
oh no, don't do this. Oh no, I'm gone. I have one life left, I think. Two. So,
Come on. Oh.
you choose. Two Mews.
My position.
Two Mewtwo's.
So, charging.
Come here.
There.
Okay.
There we
And
go.
now we sit and
Oh! So with the grapple beam, he's now in a charge move and just amassing the damage points.
That's correct.
Yep.
Now, in fairness, this isn't so much exploiting the AI as it is exploiting mechanics of the original game.
So if you were to get this with a player, that player would be unable to escape at all.
Yeah. At this point, you've now created a situation that Smashbot cannot escape from.
Haha.
Nothing can escape from this.
Yeah.
It is a black hole. And I'm
but
pretty sure
But his eyes are happy. They are happy, I think. Yeah, at least. Ah, shucks.
I'm
It
pretty
happened.
sure. So the other Mewtwo can actually deal the final blow now.
Yeah,
'Cause-
so just hit him.
So if I just stop, then it should be?
no,
yeah.
just someone else. You hit him.
Okay.
I hit him?
You're a Mewtwo, correct?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Mewtwo.
I'm
Oh,
muted.
okay, go ahead.
Okay, then I
Sorry.
stop.
Yeah.
And just hit him.
Yeah. I need to charge with a orb.
No, just hit him.
Just hit him. Anything works. He's at 500 damage.
Huh?
Where is he?
He's there. Maybe I do have to let go. All right, I'm gonna let it go. Hit him.
Okay.
Hit him.
Everybody, hit him! Ah!
Anybody hit him.
Come on!
This is how hard he is.
Whoa!
No.
What the?
Why did we release him from his cage? Who let him out?
Oh no, he killed me.
It was me. I'm sorry.
Okay, we got him.
Oh, but he's gone. Now we gotta
Let's
do
try
that
again.
again. Oh gosh. Nice. No.
I have to go there.
Okay,
All right.
that's good.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
there you go.
Okay.
So,
No.
Oh,
He escaped.
He's evil.
So that technique didn't quite work perfectly.
Ah. Okay. We each have one life.
Oh, wrong side.
Are you gone? You're gone.
I think
We're
I'm
screwed.
gone.
But
Yeah.
But we could show it off. That was pretty nice.
yeah, if we were able to do that again, so if we had been able to do that for the rest of his lives, then we would have won against Smashbot
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
cheesiest way possible.
Yeah, you have to find the timing right to lure him in and then to release
Yeah.
at the right point and get this hit in.
You guys want to try one more time? You want to try a different
Yeah,
technique?
sure, let's try.
Okay.
Oh, wrong side.
Oh yeah.
Get here. All right.
There you go.
And now the other Mewtwo can release their charge attack when it's ready, when it's done cooking.
Yeah. So
Okay.
charge up your face. Oops. Not yet.
Oh, that was too early.
That was too early. Yep.
But it works.
It worked. It worked. You had 133.
All right. Get behind.
So get him.
All right, let's wait. Now. All right. Let him come.
Okay.
All right. we
Okay, I got
Yeah.
him. I got him in.
And now once it's done cooking, I'll release mine.
Okay.
Because I'm the lighter one on the right.
150 is usually enough. 200 is more fun.
Yeah. I'll go for 200.
Okay.
200 degrees Celsius.
He
Better cooking.
deserves more.
He deserves more. Yeah, you're getting retribution for all the
Yeah.
abuse. There you go.
Makes better soup. What?
Oh, he didn't.
He's still
didn't actually-
alive.
Yeah, but he's stunned. He should have anyway.
Okay,
you
we
go.
got
All
him.
right. One more time.
Okay, charging.
Careful, he's got invincibility frames.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do it again. Do it again.
Dang it, we almost had.
Charging, yeah.
Come here. Okay, got him. I thought I got him.
Oh, you might have had him, but I accidentally let
Now.
go.
Right? Come on.
Oh, no. Don't do. Oh, no. He hit me too much. So, don't hit me.
Get over here. Come on. Almost.
Okay.
Hello. Alive.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh,
No.
Let's just kick
Wait,
me down.
oh, wrong person. Wrong Mewtwo.
So, I'm in the middle.
Come on.
Ah.
No, don't do this.
No. Wait, yes. Okay.
Okay.
One more.
One more. I'm coming over there.
Ooh.
Get
He's still
closer.
mine. Oh, dang it. Get him. Oh.
Almost.
Where am I?
Flying.
This guy. I'm a friend of Samus. Oh, never mind.
So,
Do it.
don't kick me.
Okay, I can't press it twice. Otherwise, she does a different attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Is that
right.
even faster?
Yeah, because you're doing double the damage.
Oh, yeah, we got him right in between the two attacks.
Oh no, but he's escaping.
Is he?
Maybe a little.
but it's-
Should I
100.
press something? Or
Not
you?
yet.
Yeah, shoot him.
All right.
Shoot him.
Yeah. That was
well
nice.
done.
That was good.
Now, granted, that was exploiting a mechanic of the game rather than a mechanic of the AI,
Mm-hmm.
but it also had no way to counter it.
Nope.
And it was fun. It was
Yeah,
way
it
more
was
fun than
fun.
the Ice Climber.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, the Ice Climber one was distracting because there's 6 characters and who are you and who are you not?
Yeah.
Exactly.
6 projectiles.
Yeah.
Yep.
All you really got to do is just sit in one spot and keep doing the thing.
Yeah.
And as long as you know where your ice climbers are, you know generally how to control them.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. So we've explored several different ways of 3 people beating him.
Now for 2.
Yeah, well, maybe, how about 1? But how about someone unsuspecting? Okay. I don't know if you have one. No, well, it could be me. I mean, you could watch me get pummeled into the ground.
You are unsuspecting.
What is the German word for taking glee from someone else's abuse? I believe there's a specific.
I mean, Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreunde.
Yeah, I think that's the word, right? Yeah.
In English, it's sadism or sadism.
Frankly, we borrow that.
some slightly different thing.
Yeah, there's some slight differences. But I think maybe we take a pause and see if there's someone else who might want to play. And
Let's take a break and think this through. I think we all need a small break
Yeah.
after this
Yeah.
victory.
Ja, after beating him.
Alright, dann wir gehen eine kurze Pause und sind gleich wieder für euch da. Bis in einem Moment. Und da wären wir wieder zurück. Die Grafik, die verdeckt uns dann komplett. Aber umso überraschender, denn wir sind nicht mehr zu 4, sondern zu 5. We have another guest that joined us.
Hello, I'm Nintendo.
This is Nintendo. She's also along with the ride, as it were. She tends not to play these types of games, so has not been overly exposed to all of this, and is about to try playing against Smashbot as a new player.
I'm mostly used to getting beaten by Defina Sam and then
Oh,
quitting.
We don't play Smash Bros. Though.
No, we used to.
No.
Yeah, you used to.
Yeah. It was mostly.
The Nintendo 64 original, yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah, so I have to say the reason because I'm not playing that much Smash Bros. Anymore is because my siblings got way better than me.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Same with Mario Kart. I don't like playing with him because he wins.
Well, let's see what you think. So all you're going to do is select any character you like. So you're going to run up there where it says P2. Yeah, you've got your little token. You can be whoever you like.
Kirby,
All right, now press
because
start.
he's the best.
Yep, press start twice. All right, let's see how it goes.
I also haven't used an. Ah. I'm just pressing buttons. I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
Oh, he's waiting down there.
This is good too. Just
Yeah.
run. That's a good exploit.
Will he fall over the
Instantly
edge?
found a technique.
Will he fall over the edge if you're flying over the edge with Kirby? Or will he keep on staying?
Oh,
Oh, he just did.
well, that didn't work well.
Don't confuse her.
I'm sorry.
I'm the one that should be sorry.
Oh,
Oh, I was close there, kinda. Not used this controller in a while.
This guy is brutal.
yeah.
Can't
kinda
get
like
me.
Taunting also with his constant movement.
I might just wait out the timer.
He won't do anything if you do that, or that's kind of nice.
If you wait,
Just camping
If you wait
under
up-
you.
if you wait out the timer, he'll still win because he's already taken 2
Yeah,
lives.
Yeah.
that's the problem. But at
That's
least
kind
you
of
can
an issue.
survive.
I wonder if there's yet another way to cheese this. Then.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
I don't know what I did there.
B is a good button to press as well. B does a lot of fun things.
I can press B. Ooh, I haven't pressed B yet. I'm just pressing. Well,
That's a kick.
oh. I don't really want to go into the negatives. I'll stay up here.
There must be a way
I'll
to
stay up
cheese
here.
him like that. Is there any character who can do a projectile while in the air?
Yes, Samus has bomb jumps.
Ah, yes. They're kind of tricky, but that's
But
actually
it's
what.
not going through the platforms, right?
Well, no.
No, but you can literally do it on the edge of the
Smashbot's
screen.
mean.
And you can continue to bomb jump yourself up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smashbot is mean.
And you
SpongeBob
can
must have had a
throw
bad
the bombs
childhood.
also down?
Oh,
They should stay in the.
Yeah, while you're in the air.
Smashbot won.
Smashbot 1.
But you survived longer than we did.
That is actually true.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
worth pointing out that
She alone survived longer than the
All
three
three
of
of
us.
that's right. And that tends to be what happens is it's trained against professional players that are doing things intentionally. And if you do the wrong thing, like float back and forth in ways it's not expecting, you might actually get in lucky hits because Nintendo did get in a lucky hit.
Yeah.
You saw it went to 6%.
Yeah.
Like right in the beginning, she got actually, I think, a few lucky hits.
Yeah. So that's part of AI's weakness is we think that it's all great and it can do all these amazing things and it's going to take our jobs. But at the same time, it doesn't really have original thought. Even on the ChatGPT front, there's a joke going around right now that's something along the lines of, in order for AI to replace artists, designers, graphics artists, writers, the client will have to accurately describe what they want. We're safe.
Okay. There was no way describing what we wanted there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the reality is that what makes an artist isn't necessarily something original. It's interpreting a stimulus, whether that's a client request or an idea of some piece of art to make, and then using our human ingenuity to piece together the things we already know into something new. We make transformative art all the time, in the same way that I consider tool-assisted speedruns themselves to be transformative art of speedruns, and speedruns to be transformative art of playing a video game, and so on and so forth, several levels of, of regression deep. I very much consider artistic value in, how do I phrase this? There's even art in figuring out how to deconstruct AI, I guess is what I'm trying to get at, right? So...
Press start.
do you want to try again,
want me to try again?
And try a different approach?
I can.
You can? Okay. Just try any other random character that
Okay.
you happen to like. I know you like Kirby.
I do like Kirby.
B.
What? Okay. I could do Yoshi. Yoshi's fun. Or actually, I don't think I've ever played Ganondorf, so I'll do Ganondorf.
Oh, you're hitting B twice, and
Oh,
it's going back
oops.
to your previous character.
okay.
so you want it
and then
to-
start twice.
One more time.
Wait, you want to...
You want to hit Ganondorf?
Yes.
All right.
Can I
You're-
select the stage or is it random?
Pick Final Destination at the bottom. Yeah, right there. Nope, down that one. Yeah, pick that one. If you're going to pick one yourself. All right, let me just interfere a bit.
Winning.
Kind of mean.
Hey!
So, Nintendo happens to pick a character that is truly the wrong match. So basically, if it's a 1 versus 1, there's no way to get out of this. There's literally no way to escape.
Ganondorf...
My question: the inputs Fox is making, are they humanly possible, or
A human can, I think it's called Shine Spark, or no, there's a name
no.
for it. I apologize to the folks who are proper competitive Melee players. I have, throughout this
One
entire
minute.
segment, used inappropriate terms and the wrong vernacular.
he cancels something, right? He hits you and cancels something.
Yeah, so it's the what's the name of that? It's not Shine Spark. That maneuver right there, that can be done by a human, but it's very difficult and
Wave
certainly
dash?
not over and over. Yeah.
I thought it was like Wave Spark
Something like that.
or something.
Oh, I got a little in.
Oh, you did. You're not going to get JV5 then.
Oh yeah.
Never mind.
13%.
That's. I'm not even going to attempt to explain.
So
I
you
don't
said you
think
were
I
going to
wanna.
interfere. Do
I
so
don't
before
know.
she runs out of lives.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. So we could continue to, what was the German word?
Schadenfreude.
Yeah. But I don't think that's a kind thing to do.
No.
Go ahead and press start. Okay. So I don't know if it's nice or fair. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Okay. I don't think it's nice or fair to keep pummeling poor Nintendo into the ground. But the thing that she did earlier that I thought was interesting was she tried random presses that confused the AI, and she managed to get a hit in. And in fact, there are a couple of cases where we've seen random results from humans actually defeat Smashbot through just sheer, like usually
Luck.
three people.
So sheer randomness, and one gets a hit in, the other one gets a hit in.
Yeah.
It's usually they have the enemy like distracted over there while another character, usually me as Pikachu, just keeps hitting them with the thing, and then the other characters that are distracting them get a lucky hit in and send them flying off the stage. Or I come charging in with Pikachu.
So what I'd like to do now is alleviate Nintendo from having to do any more playing. But let's see if I can get this working quickly enough.
We have to see. We don't have really much time anymore. I think we'd have to come to an end now.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
I do have some other things that I'll be showing at ESA.
Yes.
So
I'm looking forward.
I was going to give you a sneak preview, but that's okay. If you're listening to this early enough and can watch ESA Live, do so. Otherwise, and if you do, you can help us with Alzheimer's research. It's a donation for a wonderful cause, in my opinion. If you happen to be catching this live, otherwise catch the VODs at European Speedrunner Assembly's Twitch, or later on they will eventually post it on YouTube. There are some surprises, so tune in to see more crazy things we can do with Smashbot when we can right to the memory.
Yeah, that's a good thing. As we said, if you get the opportunity, if you're coming from Speedrandale towards, if you're at ESA or at other events, take a look what's going on there. There was a very interesting look to a different side with tool-assisted things you can do, especially with TASBot. It seems like he's getting more and more powerful by each year.
This is terrifying me. Eventually, he's going to take over the subway system or something. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I think
New York
he's
Metro's next.
Oh no.
He's gonna host those shows
Uh-oh.
sometime.
But maybe.
Maybe he's a better Smash player already. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to show you Smashbot. Again, Smashbot was created by AltF4. There is open source repository code available for anyone who wants to tinker with this. If you'd like to get involved with the TASBot community or in messing with Smashbot in general, we have a channel for that on discord.gg/TASBot. That's the best place to integrate. We have an IRC bridge if Discord isn't your thing and you want to do it that way. And certainly, by all means, check out the ESA and other speedrunning events that we do for charity. We've done a number of things with TASBot for charity, and you never know what we're going to do next. So.
Yes, thanks for taking your time and visiting us at our studio. And you're, of course, welcome if the opportunity arises at any time. So normally I'm going to do this in German, but since we're in English, if you want to apply for Speedrandale, just write at speedrandale@rocketbeans.tv, or you can directly message to Sia at CimicLove at Twitter or CimicLove101 at twitch.tv.
Right.
What you're playing now?
Right now, I play a couple of randomizers and still practicing Mega Man 3: The Wily Wars.
The Wily Wars.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to all the other speedruns and speedrunners that will be here in the future. And if you are not German speaking and liked what you saw, you can just click on translate on YouTube and it'll work out. Speedruns themselves are universal.
Right.
So once again, thank you all for coming.
Thank you very much.
Have a good time at ESA. And thank you very much. And see you hopefully all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.